What is up, guys? Today we're gonna be doing something a tad bit different than what we normally do. Normally I play like, excuse me, Blooming Legacy or like stuff like that. But today we're gonna be doing something a tad bit different in building a Fnaf pizzeria, sort of like a tutorial, sort of not. To be honest, it doesn't really matter to me because I'm trying to have a good time and show you how to make an awesome pizzeria. First of all, I wouldn't call myself an expert, but I have built a few pizzerias in my day, if that makes sense. Anyway, first, there's a mod pack. There's a lot of mod packs you need if you want to do this correctly, but you really don't need most of the mod packs, but it's highly recommended. I'll link some the mod packs that I'm using somewhere or link something. But for now, since I don't know how to do that yet in the complications, basically, I guess let's start. I'll get to that in a second. But again, I'm not really rehearsing this at all, which I probably should. But I'm just gonna sort of go and see what happens. Anyway, okay, ignore the stuff on the ground, so basically you have a few choices since I installed a lot of different mods. So there's this one that sort of looks like a glazed version of this one. I'll be using this one since I think it honestly looks best. Anyway, if you want, you could try this, but to be honest, it's a little too busy for my eyes, so I wouldn't recommend using this one, but to be honest, it's your choice between these two. I think they both look great. Um, yeah, so we're gonna be using this one, which comes from the this mod pack. I forget, or no, not this one. This mod pack. It has the Freddy one, which is could be one of the most important. Anyway, so yes, for walls, you have a bunch of choices for walls. Each of these comes from different mod packs. Um, so this one's dark. We have like the pizzas, but they sort of match the walls that I'll be using, but they sort of don't. But the walls that connects to this don't look good in my opinion because it's just too bright for my eye. It's just like too bright, if that makes sense. And this is where you have an option which I'm not really sure on, oh, flashlight. So you could either try and use this tile or this tile. To be honest, I don't know which one I like best. I'm going to be using this one because these two are from different mods. It will sort of look messy, if that makes sense. Yes. Anyway, okay. Let's start. I guess that's it for now. I'll be adding more and more, and I'll be showing you what we need each video, since I'm planning on trying to make this look good. Normally, okay. So yeah, if you're building in survival or super flat, it doesn't really matter. I'm building on super flat. I don't normally, but I decided just because it's gonna be big and I don't want to have to deal with trees and such. Okay, now that's done. I'm trying to think of what to do here because you know what we could do. Sorry, I'm thinking. So what I was gonna do is have this little sort of entrance area where basically if you see caveman films, he has like that little entrance area. That's what I was planning on doing. But now that I'm looking at it, I think it'll just cause complications with like a sign or something. But yes, I got an idea that'll probably work. Okay. So when I'm building stuff like this, I always try, well, I found that what you're gonna be doing is gonna be pretty big. So I um, always try and build like bigger than what you're thinking, if that makes sense. Cause the last pizzeria I tried to build, actually that was my testing I built a few months ago. Like, it was just too small for me to do anything really. So, this may be too big. Yeah, I probably should have mapped out the coordinates or mapped out the length before I do that. Before I've done this, since this looks too big. You know what, guys? I'm gonna cut real quick and, figure out the right dimensions real quick. Okay, guys, think I worked it up a little bit to make it sort of look nice and not big, not too big, but still pretty big. Um, this side is 34 blocks. This side's 22 blocks, so I forget, I'm not sure how you say that, like, 22 by 31 or whatever, but, yeah, so, again, your measurements don't have to be exact. Oh, it's turning nighttime. Let me just get a bed. Your measurements don't have to be exact at all. You can make it big or small, however you want. But I just find that more space is sort of better. And as you can see, I was trying to figure out the right commands to uh, do the fill-in command. I did it on mobile, but I have not figured out how to do that in this version. By the way, a few things to note. First is we're playing on 1.12.2. For like, since if you don't know, one of the mods I'm using, Fnaf Universe, was discontinued a while ago, and unfortunately, I have to say unfortunately, since that is one of the best mods out there, FNAF mods. Um, and it was worked on a lot. And the models that I'll be using for animatronics is FNAF Universe is going to be the models I'm using. You can use, I believe I installed like one for ears, FNAF ears, as well as costumes. So if you want to use those, feel free. Let's see. Now that I'm looking at this, is that too big? I just feel like that's too big. Okay. Well, if I can like split the room. I can split the room right here. Okay, I'm gonna map it out real quick. So, walls will be right here. You go in. There'll be like the interest in the desk, with like a cash register or something. A little bit over here, maybe like the waiting area with a wall. Um, that may collide with the stage, so may need to lose the wall. I don't want the stage just to be like right here though, because that would look pretty bad. So it's gonna be like something like this, maybe. Uh, Sorry guys, I'm just thinking here. Yeah, so this will sort of be like the entrance area where you get the cash register and stuff. I can adjust that later. Let's see. Okay, entrance area. So after that, of course, the stage will be right around here. You know what, let's sort of test that out real quick. Sorry guys, if you want to skip to the next video, I don't know if I'll do anything really major. But right now I'm just sort of testing what's too big, what's too small, yada yada yada. Okay, so let me just, and yes, I will improve the stage a bit, but for now, this will be good for testing purposes. Hmm. Okay, I need to move it a little bit over here. A little bit over here. Mm, here. And... And it's probably not gonna... Well, it has to be by the wall. Okay, now let's see. It's gonna be uneven. Uh, put one like that. Okay. Stage looks off though to me. It's just because it's like too long, or since Freddy, Bonnie, and Bonnie, Freddy, Chica be over there. Let's check out the oh, of course, you could do this. Uh, you could try and like sort of plaster it, or I'm not sure how this stuff works. This is like one of the things that, yeah, I don't know, if that works, but, I'm behind it. But anyway, let me find it real quick. Yes, this stage clouds. I want to see how big they are, since I was planning on using these. They can be... okay. I'm trying to get the dimensions right, since the animatronics are 3 blocks tall, which... You know, we'll worry about that when we get to it. Let me just... Uh, okay, guys. Let me just test out the dimensions real quick, and, I'll be right back. Okay, guys, I've decided that to keep it sort of like this, because the animatronics are pretty big, and, like I said before, you can either make too much space or not enough space. So I decided to make more than enough, so I can just add, like, extra tables or something and whatnot. But, okay, there. I'll continue filling this in. So, I'm sure there's a command, fancy command or something like that, but, like I said before, I don't know how to do that. Since, of course, this will be my first, like, building tutorial, so please bear with me. I have some good designs, it just takes me a little while to get to them. But, anyway, what you need next to do is fill these in, and, yeah, I'll do that and be right back. Okay, and boom. That's done so far. Today we're not going to be doing really anything too exciting. We're just going to be doing, like, the walls, and just as sort of like an introduction to the series of making this pizzeria. Now this is not just going to be the, ordinary pizzeria either. This is going to be a sort of special, I guess. To be honest, I don't know myself what I'm going to be going to do. Um, but it's gonna be like, since Fnaf Universe has Five Nights at Candy's models, I may do that location as well. Like, could be connected to this, but I will add some things that weren't in the original FNAF 1 location. And if you're still looking for a guide to make, to sort of, uh, build it, build, sorry, build, build it like how exactly it is in FNAF 1. I have to say, let's see, the hallways. I'll look at the map just to be sure, but, let's see, let's see. Let's see, what was it? FNAF 1, oh, caps lock. Map. Layout. Perfect, okay. So this is sort of But I'm looking to. Why is Golden Freddy in parts and service? He's supposed to be in the kitchen, I think. It doesn't matter. Okay, yes. Okay. So I'm trying to map out. You always need to map out if you're doing different dimensions. Okay, I'm going to do the walls first. So yeah. Let's just discuss the walls. Okay, so if you're coming in, walking in, looking, I think I did them one high before, which I think looks best. Um, because you can see them better. So let's see one. Okay, let me show you. Actually, let me show you a FNAF model. Let's do Freddy main star. Okay, so yeah, this is Freddy. So this is how big he is. He's about the size of this. So if you want them to, I think I'll make it like a little bit bigger, like 1, 2. How many blocks is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. I think that'll be good. Maybe 5. Let's see how 5 would look. Um. Oh, he makes sounds. Okay, forgot about that. Hmm. Hmm. Oh yeah, this is another thing about the FNAF models that is a little annoying. That they, but is pretty accurate. They take a lot to kill. Uh. Okay, that noise will stay there. Okay, you know what? Okay. So yeah, I'll need to get off soon. So I might as well wrap this up soon. So this will sort of be the exterior. I'm going to be doing a sign. I'd love to see like your variations of this, but yeah, I'm not gonna make corridors before since I may not get them right, and I don't want to have to sort of it may mess something up. So for now, I'm gonna make it sort of one, and then carve out the hallways and build those rooms individually. And of course, well, I recently discovered how to make a power system that works. And I'm still working on it a little bit. I'm working to see how I can make it working with like daylight sensors and stuff to make it where the lights turn off when it's night and turn on in the daylight. I'm sure there's a way to do that. Again, I'm new, sort of I never was really into redstone, so I'm still figuring that part out. But yeah. So okay, guys, I will be right back. Sorry about that. Okay, fortunately, I'm running out of time, but I will finish this real quickly. Then uh, for the roof is pretty self-explanatory. You just fill in the gaps. Don't know if I should do the roof now, but yes. Let's see. She'll probably do the roof last after everything else is done, because there for the power system, the roof. I need the roof for the power system, and power system won't be working for a few episodes, so it may take me a while to get that done. But anyway, let's finish up this. I also do this sometimes. Don't know if this is faster than just spam placing them row by row, but it probably is. As well as I'm gonna put sea lanterns where the lights will be, because uh, the lights need to be in certain places, I think. Well, I mean, they don't really need to, but to light the whole area in a specific way, needs like, I'm just gonna say it needs a lot of light, since if you if you're using like a certain mod that has, like, I know I had the Mr. Crayfish mod where with decor and stuff, which to be honest I don't think you really need, but it adds like a lot of decorational pieces. Um, it adds like lighting and stuff. I wouldn't recommend using that. Sure, it may look good, but I don't think you're able to use like any type of power system or anything, and they'll just be hard to turn off. But yeah. So we'll take this one step at a time, and as soon as I am done with this, wrap up the video. Sorry guys, it has not been as exciting as probably most of the other videos will be. I'm just it's sort of working on each part at a time, so we can make it the best we can without being overwhelmed and forgetting about any of the parts. So, and after this, I'll sort of take a step back. I sort of like to change what I'm doing to fill it in to see how, if I could be more efficient a certain way. But yes. Um, now that I'm seeing it, I think I like it. It does appear a little big, but I mean, since the models are big, and this will sort of be based around the models, I think it'll be pretty decent, because without the models, it's not sort of loses its touch, if you know what I mean. But anyway, uh, the one main reason I've been doing this is because that Caveman Films just uploaded the next part into the Fnaf series, which that is honestly really exciting, since he took a big break, a few months break, but I honestly really enjoy that series, and I've probably watched it at least 3 times by now. And to be honest, I've not been bored all of the 3 times. But sorry, I thought I saw a name tag. But yeah, um, I don't know what to do off camera and what not to do off camera. I'm gonna sort of take you through each of the steps. You know what? I'll finish filling in this wall real quick, and I'll see if there's anything else we can do real quickly. And boom, there we go. Um, Not too bad. So, anything else we can do real quick? Since the next video will be mainly about, sort of getting this whole, area set up. So, yep. Let's first make a door. We're doing 2 wide, so sort of want to make it even, but then again, it's not really that important. Let's have a look. That's pretty good. Um, yes, the background will have the same. Sorry about that, guys. Let's see, stair. Um, what was I saying? The background will have that, but I mean, I don't see that as a big deal. Where are the stairs? Stair. Perfect. Okay. So we can make them out of wood, but in my opinion, that doesn't look good. So we're gonna go with stone. Could try and do it like that if you want. Don't know if I'm a fan of it or not, but or it could be like this. Whatever you like best. I think it looks cleaner like this, or like this, just to show that it meant to do that. Alright, a parking lot. We need to do that too. That'll probably be next video? Nah, not next video. Could be like a final edition or something because, mm, ugh. Or maybe next video we could focus on like the mask. Eh, it doesn't matter. We can start on this wall real quick since this wall needs to be here. Um, if you don't like that being on the outside, you could build a second layer, which shouldn't be a problem, but you can't really have windows when it's like that. Um, I'd say that's a decent waiting area. Um, again, anything is subject to change. If I like see someone else that inspires me to do something different or how they did it, I will try and do that. Did I build this up all the way? I should. And of course, there is some things we don't see in the Fnaf games, so it takes a little bit of sort of inspiration, a little bit of imagination and creativity to fill in those spots. Like obviously, this place. In fact, I don't even know if this place exists, but they have to have a they have to have sorry. They have to have some place where they keep the register. So oh, okay. Now that that is done, you just sort of let's get some nice doors. Last time I used iron doors because well, I guess it could be any one of them. And since I have like doors like these, which do they work, right? Yeah. So like it's a really a matter of opinion on which one you like the best. Um to be honest, you don't even need this mod pack. Since I know this is a pretty big mod pack to add, but I feel like it's pretty nice to have. Okay, I'm trying to think of what the doors look like. They look like sort of like school doors, if that makes sense. How it has like that push thing, if you know what I'm talking about, like or this could is just like a big sort of like button that you just push and hold in. The only way I can say of doing that is like a pressure plate. Let's as soon as I'll finish this, we'll end the video, and yes, but let's see, we can try this. Okay, sort of like maybe like that. Oh, look at me getting all fancy. Um, we'll go with that for now. And let's get pressure plates. Oops, pressure plates. Perfect. Or what's this? Reinforced pressure plate. It doesn't matter which one you use. So they should open simultaneously. Perfect. And since the animatronics are 3 blocks high, they won't be able to get out. It may get a little annoying, since of course, but if you can always just switch it out with the lever. But, yep, that's about it for this one. See y'all in the next one. Bye!